What's up, guys? So we got some more big news today. Some announcements from XL Games. First up, they had a special NASA package that was announced a couple of days ago, and they've actually increased it due to gas prices to 150 BSLT. So it used to be 120 BSLT. Now they've increased it to 150 BSLT. This is all here on the Discord and on the official website. So if we go over there, we can see archeworld.com. And you'll see the NASA thank you package. You click on that, and it's going to bring you up into this page. Makes you log in. The thank you package, go to buy now. And you got to buy this with USDC tokens. So it's going to cost 30 USDC tokens. It's going to have some ether gas as well. You can buy it a maximum of 10 times. They're going to give you all the rewards and everything on May 10th. So you buy it now and you get the stuff on May 10th. There's only 5,000 of these available. And yeah, they upped it, the BSLT to 150 BSLT, which is a nice little perk right there. Generally, trying to help out with the gas fees there. We've suggested tons and tons of things of, a one-time transaction to buy 10 because you could buy 10. So most people are going to buy 10 if they're going to buy any at all. I personally don't like the package because of the gas fee with it. I'm not personally going to be buying it. I don't like dealing with multiple different cryptocurrencies. So then next up, one of the coolest things that I thought today was the announcement of how many people had actually reached ancestral level 1. So they had a contest for the first 14 days. They were going to split 20,000 BSLT, and so 329 people are actually ancestral number 1. That is pretty impressive, I think. I didn't think that many people were going to get to this high of a level because it does cost a lot. We'll go and check out how much it costs in game to get to ancestral level 1. But every one of those is going to get 60.8 BSLT. So we are one of those 329 people. We got to ancestral 1. Then next up, there was a goal. Compete achievement of reaching 13,000 equipment points. So once again, 20,000 BSLT was split between everyone that got over 13,000 equipment points. And this one, we knew roughly how many there was because of the arena. But there was a total of 131 winners that got to 13,000 equipment points. So everyone that got there got 152.67 BSLT in a nice little airdrop. And then the last one was Register Arc Life, a new beginning Arc Pass. So this is the premium Arc Pass, and they split 20,000 between the winners, and there was 260, but unfortunately on this one, this was a bunch of errors. So there's a bunch of winners that weren't included because they'd already completed the entire Arc Pass, so they have to go back and readjust this. So those guys are going to get 76.9 BSLT, but there's more winners than 260. So let's jump into game here, and let's talk about how much it actually costs to get to Ancestral Level 1. So you need an Ancestral token, rank 1, to get to Ancestral Level 1. No one's selling any right now on the auction house. We can craft it ourselves, and it's not that difficult to craft. It just takes a lot of resources. So it takes 5 of the blue Shadowgun rare crystals, so that's already pretty expensive right there. It takes 500 faint rift stones, and then it takes 50,000 Archeum, which is getting cheaper now, cheaper by the day, but as this contest was going on last week, Archeum was about 100 per 10,000 BSLT. So this cost right here was roughly around 500 BSLT just in the Archeum cost to get here. And then also 1,000 labor, which is not too expensive at all. So again, it costs about 500 BSLT for the Archeum. And then the Shadowgun rare crystals, those guys are semi-expensive. They're 30 to 40 BSLT right now. They're getting cheaper as the days go by, but they were higher. They were 50, 60 BSLT last week. You can see the price significantly decreasing on these things. So at the bare minimum, the cheapest that anyone could have probably gotten Ancestral Level 1 was about 650 BSLT if they ended up purchasing everything from the auction house. Or, conversely, if they ended up selling all the items to get to Ancestral 1, they would end up making 650 BSLT. So even if you had a land, right, and you're like, well, I got my my Archeum for free because of my land. Well, it is free-ish, but you could have turned around and sold that 50,000 50,000 Archeum and made 500 BSLT. So it's not necessarily free. So realistically, everyone that pushed for Ancestral 1 kind of lost out on the deal. They spent roughly around 650 BSLT. They earned about 160 BSLT back. So, consolation prize there, they lost out about 500. But on the plus side, as an Ancestral, you do get to sell XP potions. So XP potions were quite valuable for the first couple of weeks. They are getting a little bit cheaper. So right now, 1 million XP is worth around 9 BSLT. And so you can see in the very beginning, it started, the first couple ones sold for 100 BSLT, and then 80 BSLT, 75 BSLT, and then 75 BSLT. So the prices of this stuff, creep down now to this around 9, 10 BSLT after 2-week period. So yeah, it probably cost around 650 for most people to get to Ancestral, but they were able to sell, if they were smart, sell some of their XP. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. I just thought that was really cool and interesting, those datas that we got. Really shocked that a lot more people, did Ancestral level 1. That's, to me, is a sign of a healthy population here, that there's a lot of people playing the game, willing to invest in the game, and invest in the character and the future of Archeworld. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.